There are some things in life that don't really seem possible, but actually do happen. And when those moments get caught on camera, it can be truly mind-blowing. An unbelievable footage to watch that sorta looks like a video game is this real clip of snow in the middle of the ocean, which is oddly scary. Okay, I have no idea the odds of this, but at a soccer practice when the kicker made a really bad miss, somehow the ball ended up entering inside a car that was driving by. In probably one of the craziest moments in Frisbee history, a professional Frisbee player grabbed a pizza and managed to throw it from a house balcony into another house's microwave that was 65 feet away. An unbelievable moment to watch happened at a city in Germany when the wind speeds were so high that an Airbus A380 struggled to land properly and even went a little sideways, which is crazy considering this type of plane weighs in at around 1.2 million pounds. A beautiful moment to watch happened when a family got a surprise from a disabled soldier who visited a little boy with the same condition as him to show him that having a disability can't hold him back. When two women were paragliding, a literal 1 in a trillion moment happened when one of the glider's sunglasses flew away, and a couple of minutes later it suddenly came back from the sky directly into her hands. A hilarious moment in a Zoom meeting happened when a student decided to pull a joke and pretend he was being kidnapped mid-class, and the professor's reaction was priceless.
Did you guys just see Tyler get kidnapped?
In Bolivia, there's sort of a salt flat, which comes from a lake that went dry, which left what acts like a giant mirror of over 300 square miles. And even on film, it doesn't look real. It's the law that when a school bus stops, all the cars behind, and even coming the other direction, have to stop too. When a student was about to leave the bus driver noticed that a car wasn't going to stop and saved the child.
That was a good grab. What happened? I didn't think this.
Okay, not sure if this wins the prize for the most unromantic proposal of all time, but a man decided to propose to his girlfriend by staging a robbery, which was kinda terrifying, but ended up being a sweet gesture.
Focuses his attention on her.
You have kids? How many kids? They your girl? It's my girlfriend. I haven't seen a ring. Yeah, we're not married. Will you marry me?
Are you serious?
A really sort of extreme job, but kinda necessary, are inspectors of high-voltage power lines, which requires for the inspector to get into a helicopter to get really close to the power lines. And well, the electricity arcs are crazy to watch. A sad moment for a news reporter happened when he tried to propose to his girlfriend, who happens to be his coworker, after just a few months of dating. And well, her reaction was to hide from the cameras.
Сакаш да момент да се омажиш за мене.
An amazing moment to see is a roller skater doing a crazy flip and using the toe stop technique to land properly. An absolutely crazy footage to watch comes from a CCTV camera in Brazil, which shows how a pool above a garage collapses in the middle of the night. Luckily, there was no one in the garage or the pool at the time. Sometimes things really just don't go according to plan. Sometimes we don't have a friend that practices the same sport we do. Luckily for this badminton player, the wind became her practice partner. Even though this was caught on camera, it's still hard to process what's going on. But this is the first walking paper horse, which was designed by the Agastya Foundation. A video that looks kind of unreal is one from Tuscany that looks like a grass sea. With cameras being everywhere nowadays, people have to think twice before attempting to do something not so smart. When a man from New Jersey attempted insurance fraud by dropping ice in the Florida hotel and then pretending to fall, he didn't realize he was on camera. Flying can be the dream of many. A company that's making that dream come as close to reality as possible is one called Omni, which designed a hoverboard that lets you basically live like you're in 2030. And well, the only problem is that it costs around $20,000. When there are long lines at restaurants, the workers usually try their best to get tables ready as soon as they're able to. An awesome display of skill came from these two workers, who managed to get a table ready in a matter of seconds. Despite this looking kinda real, this is actually a waterfall simulation in a hotel, possible thanks to a 106 feet long LCD screen made by Obscura Digital. At a Korean show, contestants come in and try to balance on a sort of elastic rope that's hung in the middle of a stage. And well, sometimes really cool moments come out of it, but sometimes not. A not-so-known fact is that humpback whales are one of the most acrobatic whales, being able to jump out of the water about the length of their bodies, which is around 50 feet. A really cool moment to see happened when a hiker saw a bird in the lake who got stuck in some fishing lines someone left behind and decided to help the bird out. A crazy display of human strength came from Lee Holland, who managed to lift the 733-pound Denny Stones, becoming the second woman to be able to lift it in history. A machine-like efficiency moment to watch is this man who manages to cut the glass for a table in a matter of seconds. Gracie Gold is an American figure skater who's also an Olympian and a two-time national champion. At the 2014 Stars on Ice, she pulled off an incredible performance that left the audience speechless. By the way, we're doing an iPhone 12 giveaway. To enter, you just have to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment saying you did. An unbelievable footage to watch comes from Colombian world record holder of breath hold diving, in which she dropped to 60 feet underwater with a rock and then ran back up. And the amount of energy required to carry that rock and run underwater is huge. An absolute crazy moment to watch from a footage released by NASA of an astronaut doing a spacewalk with amazing views of Earth. Even though it doesn't look like it, even a small current of water has enough power to cause a lot of damage. In Maine, a road collapse was caught on camera when there were some issues with the culverts in the area. An incredible moment to watch happened when a 96-year-old World War II veteran got back in one of the planes that were flown at the time, after not flying in decades, and he even did a barrel roll.
And he did it with skill.
You are amazing. You are the man.
Made me feel right at home. It's just like putting the car in the garage. You do it without thinking.
In Thailand, there's a tourist attraction in which they visit a sort of lake that's known for being completely filled with alligators. And well, it is kind of terrifying.